Hello Aries, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista, and this is your reading for the week of May 27th to June 2nd, 2019. And it's for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And that way you can be notified when your next video comes out next week. And let's get started here. So physically, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Emotionally, the Seven of Wands. Mentally, the Five of Wands. And spiritually, the Two of Cups. So really what's happening for you this week, it's not so much physical, it's emotionally, mentally, things are happening for you and there's a lot of passion involved. But passion that feels like it's in conflict. Passion that does not feel like it's directed or focused. And as a result, how you're thinking about things physically is kind of topsy-turvy and maybe even a little bit painful. Maybe you're negative towards yourself physically. And yet you are striving to come from a place of creating a healing dynamic. That is what you're wanting, and that is when you connect and go in spiritually, that's the message that you're getting, and that's what you want your overall energy to be. But there is some debate, and it's not vicious debate, it's not painful like what's happening here, but it's a bit more chaotic. There's maybe a bit too many things happening, a bit too many things going on for it to really focus and for things to come together for you at this point. It doesn't look like there's any major shifts for you happening this week. It does look like it's more working out the details of major shifts that you were in previously, and it's just kind of having it shake down and settle out. And here in the Two of Cups, we have a reference to both the Temperance and the Strength cards. And they are reminders that as emotions come up and as your passions get revved up, to have self-compassion and to be patient with those big emotions, and rather than letting them overcome you and rather than trying to stifle them, there is an in-between place and a balance that you can get to where you listen to them and are also understanding and compassionate towards yourself while you are in the midst of those emotions. And that will take care of this here. Having that self-compassion will turn this from a painful way of thinking to a way of thinking that can be a bit more fluid and have a bit more of a dancing quality to it rather than a stinging quality to it. And perhaps, you know, the way that you're thinking about all these different things going on can also have more of a dancing quality to it. Rather than this being a quarrel, maybe this could be a dance. And maybe some things you felt you needed to defend, you can just walk away from. And maybe it doesn't need to be a fight any further. Because things are working themselves out. The major shifts that you've gone through last week and the week before, it may not actually feel like it at this point, but this is a victory over here. This is an ability to have your duality work together, and to have the push and the pull work together rather than against itself. And I think that's what's happening here, is that is moving from the spiritual into the mental, but there's a little bit of resistance to just letting the push and pull take you. You're still trying to control what's happening, and still, especially here, trying to control. And right now with what's happening for you, it's not about control. It's about letting go, and it is about surrender. And turning around and walking away from the debate, and allowing the push and the pull and the way the opposites work together to come out in a beautiful pattern. And it's okay for you not to have everything figured out right now. It's not always a comfortable place to be, but it's okay to have a bit of that carrying on, and a bit of movement, and a bit of that tension happening can be healthy sometimes. I hope this reading has resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video and leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you would like your own personalized reading, please check out my website, the link for which is in the description box below. And I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.